Ladies and gents, turn up your hunger. We're riding out to Xcaret Mexican restaurant. Kicking it with Bobby, Luis, Lisette, and the crew that brings the flavor. Brought to you by the voice of the Feria broadcaster. Buddy, you remind me of a quesadilla. Slow cooked beef in consomme, dripping just like a waterfall. Oh, buddy, I fell in love down in Xcaret to the sounds of the sizzle, yeah. Played by chef on the plancha. How we doing, sports fans? We're back here at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, and that's right, it's time for another game day grub segment. And this time, this is the one that everybody asks about. Where do you find birria tacos? Well, you find them right here at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, folks. Now, before you settle in to watch the game, whether you're by yourself trying to figure out what you want for dinner, or maybe you're organizing your viewing party and you're trying to figure out how to feed a bunch of people, your solution? Call in your order now. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, one of our proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Whether it's one person or 30, 50, you name it, they can feed you. With their catering options that they have available, the large party room that they have, they can seat and accommodate large groups. So come on in here to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. See what they have to offer. Because folks, some of the finest dining you're going to find here in Tiffin and Seneca County. Today, we're here to highlight one of the fan favorites. It's kind of a hidden item on the menu. You got to search to find it. These are called the queso tacos, otherwise known as birria tacos. Now these are served as 3 tacos, and these are crispy, crunchy shells grilled on a flat top with beef, cheese inside, folded over. But here we go. I'm gonna one-hand this because I got the mic going on here, but and we gotta get some onions and cilantro in there. They serve it with a red hot sauce. I'm not much of a spice guy, so I'm not gonna do a whole lot of it, but I'm gonna do a little bit, because you know what? You gotta have a little bit. It don't hurt nobody, because I want the flavor. The flavor is phenomenal. And just, I mean, yeah, these are going in there. So, now she's ready to dunk. So here we go. Dunking and going in. Give me a minute. I'm experiencing something right now. Are you seriously just gonna sit here and watch me eat? Get your own. Birria tacos. Consomme. Make it happen. Put it in your belly. This is the place to get it, right here. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Call in your order right now. 15% off your order. Only if you told them you heard about it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
season long. And I've got right next to me Brendon, who's going to be calling the game. And Brendon, we've got one heck of a matchup here. Mohawk, all right, Northern 10 champions here, and they love to run the ball. And Locomotives, they struggle a little bit to stop the ball.
Yeah, you know, doing a little bit of research coming into this game, looking at the Locomotives here, wasn't a whole lot of TFLs for them, not getting in the backfield a whole lot. They've only recorded 1 sack on defense this year, so it's going to be a tough matchup for them to be able to get in the backfield, but we'll see how they do.
All right, here you go. We've got the Warriors taking on Montpelier. The kick is up and away, and week 11 is moving here as Montpelier knocked out of bounds, and we'll get our first chance to see this offense.
Down by
and, you know, Brendon, one of the things you were mentioning, this offense, they love to air it out and throw the football.
Yeah,
Locomotive ball,
with,
first and 10.
This quarterback, you know, you have a lot of trust in him. He's now a junior, coming into his 3rd year starting at quarterback, so, you know, a lot of reps, a lot of time to be able to work with him, to be able to have that full trust, to be able to have the air raid offense.
All right, here we go, and it's offense time for Montpelier, and of course, number 4 Sharps. You see back there the quarterback, 65% on the season, about 2,000 yards, and air it out and take
Sharps
it down.
pass
No
complete
gain
to Lyons
for Montpelier, as
with
it's
the
number 8
tackle,
Jacob Lyons with a catch.
Second down.
All right, it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 21-yard line here for the Locomotives after a short loss here, and it's going to be Sharps airing it out again, and he's got his man right there back to number
Sharps
8.
pass
as
is
he's going to be
complete
pushed
to
out of
Lyons.
bounds right
Another
around the
tackle
28-yard
for
line. That'll bring up 3rd and short here for Montpelier.
Just a little pop pass out to the outside there, give him some space and some
It's
blockers, and
3rd down.
shorten down that 3rd down and make it much more manageable.
Sharps threw for 20 touchdowns this season, his longest 62. He had 6 interceptions, but he's also been sacked 11 times, and I guess that happens when you're all alone back there and nobody there to help you out.
As he is right now.
All right, here we go, 3rd and 4 from the 27. Sharps, quarterback keeper, and he's going to be taken down short of the 1st down marker. That'll be
Sharps
4th down
the
for the
keeper.
Locomotives.
Gutsy call there. 3rd and I'd say 4 or 5.
Fish with the tackle.
Sharps averages about
That brings
4
up a
yards a
4th
carry
down.
on the season. Got 7 additional rushing touchdowns. Not that he's going to get one here, but he is a dual threat quarterback that you have to account for. 4th and 2, and Montpelier's all in. They're going for it. Sharps all alone, got trips to his right, man in motion there. Stoller, and flag on the field. And it looks like it's going to be against Montpelier. I believe it was Ryan Rigglebach who jumped, the right tackle for
Dead
the
ball,
Locomotives.
illegal procedure against Montpelier.
A lot of nerves there.
Walk off 5 yards.
That truly shows.
Still
right there.
4th down.
And it's going to force the Locomotives to kick the ball away here. So their first possession going to end up with a quick 3 and out and a penalty there as Sharps punts it away. They bobble it, but pick it up. And there you have it. Levi Teal takes it to the 47-yard line.
Picked
And
up
we'll have
by
a chance to see
Teal.
this Mohawk
It's
offense.
Warrior ball.
Oh,
First
by
and 10.
golly, are they a good one.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting task here for Montpelier, because this Mohawk run game is, I mean, you have 2 running backs, quote-unquote running backs, your quarterback and your running back here at 1st in the N10 in rushing yards, as well as 5th in the N10 in rushing yards. So 2 of the most elite backs, quote-unquote, like I said, that quarterback, getting them rushing yards, man, is going to be a good one.
Absolutely, and of course you're talking about Andon Clouse there. Just a stud all-around, 2-way threat, and he hands it off to Bish. And Bish is going to be swallowed up and taken down for a loss.
Bish with the carry.
Could not seal off that edge there.
Hartsock, first one there with the tackle.
Clouse, 63%
Second down.
passer, 1,500 yards on the season, but he's also got 800 yards rushing the ball. So every bit of that dual threat that we were just talking about right there for the Mohawk Warriors. 2nd and 12 from the 45-yard line. And they're going to give it to Bish. This time to the left side. He's going to be tripped up for another loss. And
Bish with the carry.
Jackson
Staler with the tackle.
with the stop.
There's a player down on the field.
It looks like one of the locomotive players down after that last play here. Why don't we should check in with some of our sponsors here. And we want to make sure that we thank every single one of them for keeping Heart of Ohio sports going all season long. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Adventure Driving Academy, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Forte Music, Vicek Orthodontics, Clouse Construction, NLS Professional Grounds, Relax and Revive Salon and Spas, Webster Industries, Feasel Frame and Collision, Big Jumbo's Dairy Barn, First National Bank of Sycamore, and Danner's Towing and Recycling, proud sponsors of Heart of Ohio sports.
Got to do some fun videos with those sponsors recently. I got to go to Big Jumbo's about a month or two ago, make a video for them, and some of the commercials you've seen with Xcaret or Legacy Federal, all kinds of fun commercials. So, if you sponsor, you might just get your own commercial on.
There you have it. And, of course, our Xcaret Mexican Restaurant pregame show. And, Brendon, we really haven't gotten into it, but those keys to the game, what are the things that you think are going to help make a huge difference for the hometown team, Mohawk, and the visiting team, Montpelier?
Coming to the game, I had Mohawk as staying disciplined, just such as in the mental mistakes, turnovers, penalties.
Yeah, let's give Logan a big round of applause.
Coming to this playoffs, being the higher seed, playing against the lower seed, the last thing you want to do is take yourself out of the game, hurt yourself before you get even into it. Along with capturing the momentum early and running with it, I think with a team being a lower seed, you kind of just want to destroy their chances at the beginning of the game. Don't give them any hope. Past that, I said just stick to the success of the regular season, running the ball, stick to your guns, stick to your weapons, and try to roll over the locomotives here.
And it all starts with number 22 and number 14 here for Mohawk, your two leading rushers. And so far, that's what we've seen, but Locomotives have done an excellent job of keeping them in check as it is now 3rd and 13 on this first drive. We've got 9 minutes, 40 seconds here in the first quarter from Sycamore, Ohio. And it's going to be Clouse rolling to the right, got pressure, pump fake, tucks it and runs. He's going to be hit, and it looks like his own teammate dragging him across midfield there. Nice little gain there by Clouse, but it'll bring up 4th down for the Warriors.
There's nowhere to go with the ball there, trying to make some magic in the backfield, and unfortunately didn't work out. It's a good rally to the ball by the Locomotives there, not to let them get anywhere close to that first down.
And this Locomotive defense doing an excellent job hitting the gap and applying pressure to the Mohawk skill players there, Bish and Clouse. So 4th and 9 from the 48-yard line. They're going to be forced to kick the ball away. And back deep for the Locomotives, Jackson Stoller.
Thank you so much.
Stoller's going to let it bounce. He slips. That might just have to leave it alone here as it rolls inside to the 6-yard line. Yes, indeed, and that's where Montpelier is going to come back out. Last time, it was a couple of quick passes to number 8, Jacob Lyons. That was kind of the offense. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with here in their second try.
Just kind of a wash. Those first couple minutes are kind of just negated now, and it's just a new ball game again.
And something perhaps to keep an eye on there, as you saw Stoller kind of slip a little bit on the return. How's this grass going to play out throughout the night? Is it going to become a problem where they're slipping and sliding? Hopefully not, because that could turn into a little bit of a messy game.
And it definitely does not play in the favor of the Warriors here being a running team.
1st and 10 from the 6, going deep, and it's number 8 Lions again. No, actually, it's number 9 Hopper, the intended receiver, incomplete.
Coverage by Kyrian.
Sharps was going for it all.
Second down.
Just past the outreach hands here as we get the replay.
He had a step on him, too. Good,
Just beat him.
good position, just not able to connect. Incomplete. That means it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 6-yard line. Of course, it is Halloween here, and you can see so many of the kids around the stadium and in the crowd dressed up in their Halloween costumes. Always fun to see some of that as you see the Locomotives break free right around the
Meek
first
with the
yard
carry.
marker, and
Patrizi
it's
trips
Carter
him up.
Meek with the carry. And you were saying Meek kind of just burst into the scene, not the starter at the beginning of the season, but firmly entrenched as the starter now.
Yeah, it came into week 8, and that starting role came out with a quick bang. You know, they had that win over North Central, and had 5 touchdowns on 26 carries and 240 yards in your first game. As a sophomore.
It's a good debut. That'll get you a few more
It's a great
snaps.
coming out party.
And again, just a sophomore, so that's pretty exciting if you're over there on the Montpelier side.
Oh, for sure.
Another carry there by Meeks right up the middle, and that should get them enough for a first down, but it's going to be close. Let's see how the officials spot it. And yes, indeed, chain gang is moving. First down, Montpelier. And they just got that one the old-fashioned way, just running the ball straight up the middle.
Made it simple.
1st and 10 from the 17 here. And Montpelier, second try out there. And the running game seems to be going well. Let's see if they can dial up the passing game here. And it's going to be, I believe, Meek again, but this time he's going to be stopped for a loss.
Taken down in the backfield by Bish there, just read the play from, it looked like right at the beginning there, just found the nose for the football.
So that'll be 2nd and 10 now as no gain by Meek on his 3rd straight carry for the Locomotives. And Montpelier, they're leaning into that spread offense. They got 5 wideouts here, 3 to the right and a small bunch to the left here as you see Stoller in motion. And it's going to be Sharps who's going to be hit and drugged down to the ground, sacked again. That's his 12th sack on the season if you include the regular season.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been Bish got back there again.
With the work. Nice job.
So that'll bring up, let's call it 3rd and long as Sharps was sacked down around the 10-yard line here. And that's going to mean it's a 3rd and 18 officially. And they've got a long way to go here, and I'm not sure there's a lot of rushing plays, although keep an eye on Sharps, dual threat. He can run it just about as good as he can pass it. So here we go, quick hitch, and it's going to be Stoller. And he's going to be taken down at the line, no gain. Great job by the Mohawks. And it's John Stansberry who gets the tackle.
It's 4th down.
There we go. I'm taking it from the wash and putting it right back in the end zone there, making a punt from their own end zone. So this will be interesting.
So Mohawk standing right around that 45-yard line waiting for the return. And they should get great field position here as they're starting to really kind of turn the tides a little bit on that area. Here we go. Sharps, a low line drive, bounces off the turf. And it's going to be number 2, Kirian, who's going to take it up to the 30-yard line. And great field position here for the Warriors.
Seems like everybody's slipping and sliding out there. I don't know what's going on with the grass, but went to go make a cut right there and had to fall to the ground.
And Stoller had that issue on the return, on the last punt return. And now you can see Mohawk having the same issue on this return. So, again, it'll be fun and interesting to see how that one factors into the contest here. 5 minutes, 43 seconds here in the first quarter. We've got zeros up on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Mohawk hands it off to Bish. Bish inside the 30. He's got space. One man to beat. Touchdown. Just like that, number 22, Caden Bish, takes it to the house. 34-yard score. And Mohawk strikes first.
Quick response there for that defensive shutout that they just gave on that last possession, and you know, it was a thanks to the defense, but unfortunately the defense goes right back out there, no break, but you know, it's a win for the offense there.
34 yards for the score, and Mohawk, like they've done so many times this season, gets another touchdown. And pending this PAT, see what happens. And it is up, and it is good. So it is officially 7-0. Mohawk with the lead. You know, didn't take a whole lot. Caden Bish, he's done this all season long. 1,200 yards running, about 9.5 per rush. 120 a game, 19 touchdowns through 10 weeks, and his first playoff game of the season, and he gets a big 34-yard score and gives his Warriors a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter from Sycamore, Ohio. Well, you know, Brendon, it's something that you said in our pregame, kind of looking at the keys there, and stick to your identity. And I would say that this is a huge part of Mohawk's identity, running the football, and it looked pretty good there on that second drive.
You know, I put on my notes here, trust your guns, and, you know, they trusted the main one there, and it worked out for them.
You got it. I mean, 19 touchdowns through 10 weeks of football. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm no math magician, but I think 10 games, 19 touchdowns, that's just about 2 a game, I think.
Yeah, you can live with that. Yeah, let's see how Montpelier, how they respond, as they've got a little work ahead of them, and they went 3 and out last time. Return game up here, 23-yard lines where they're going to be pushed out of bounds, and it was number 21, Don Guilford, on the return, and let's see what the Locomotives can do. And I thought they had a little progress there with handed the ball off to number 6, Carter Meek, picked up about 10 yards, and then after they got the first down, they kind of fizzled out a little bit.
Yeah, the Mohawk defense finally crunched down, made a big play, and you know, they had, like you said, that big 3rd and 18. It was just hard to recover from.
Absolutely here. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. And Montpelier, this is about as good a field position as they've seen so far in the first quarter here. Sharps looks to his right, dumps it off to Lyons, and Lyons taken down immediately. Short gain. And a lot of these passing patterns outside of one, they've just been quick hits in the flats. Not a lot of depth to their routes.
Yeah, just getting your playmakers in space and hoping that they can catch a block, make a move, but as we've seen here, there's not a whole lot of space to make moves. It's just, it seems like the grass is slick, and you know, you get that foot down in the dirt and it just slides out from underneath you.
And this Mohawk team's pretty darn good too.
Yeah, that doesn't help as well.
Yeah, so 2nd and 6 from the 27-yard line, and you got that bunch formation to the right of Sharps, and it's Meek in the in motion. He gets the pitch off to the left side, 30 up to right around the 32-yard line, really close to that first down marker. And number 6, Carter Meek, picking up something here for the Locomotives.
It seems like you got to give that guy the ball. It doesn't look like he's overly quick, but man, he just gets going.
He works it. So Meek, he's been able to pick up 2 first downs here for the Locomotives. 1 on their previous drive, 1 right here. Let's see how they treat this field position as they're up to the 34-yard line. And make sure that the Warriors don't stop Meek cold in his tracks.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they work off of this formation here.
Meek in motion. Quarterback keeper is Sharps, runs right up the middle. He's going to be taken down right about the 39-yard line. Short gain, but it's a positive one. So that'll bring up 2nd down for the Locomotives. And you could see they used Meek kind of as a decoy there. Exact same play as they did on the first down run. This time it was just a quarterback keeper.
Just always making that defense think that one time that they can slip, it can end up in a huge play. So a couple of setup plays here going in the first quarter. So like I said, I'm interested to see where they go from this.
2nd and 5 from the 39-yard line. 3:33 left in the first quarter. Mohawk has a 7-0 lead over Montpelier. Sharps looking to his left, rolling to his right as he's flushed out of the pocket. He's got pressure. He's going deep and throws it out of bounds as number 9, Braylon Hopper, the intended receiver. And we've seen him go Hopper's way a couple times tonight, both of them deep passes down the right sideline.
Yeah, he likes that deep pass on the right side. And, you know, it's funny to me that, you know, they're going to these wide receivers. I have yet to hear from Wes Hartsock, who is he's currently 6 catches away from breaking their school record for catches in a season at 53.
Yeah, Hopper, he's only got 15 receptions on the season, 300 yards, but he averages 21, which is easily more than everybody else on the season. He's got a couple of touchdowns, so he likes to stretch the field, but he's not exactly touchdown material. As you see that pass bounce out of the hands of Wesley Hartsock, the intended receiver, missing a golden opportunity for a first down.
And there he is right there. That's third down, you call your best wide receiver's name, and you hope that he can get it.
You can see him just cut it right in here. Great position. He had it in his hands, just couldn't reel it in. And that brings up 4th down for Montpelier as they miss a golden opportunity to move those sticks. So 4th and 5 from the 39-yard line. And they're going to have to punt the ball away and give it back to the Warriors. You've got Teal and Kirian back deep for Mohawk. And last time it was, I believe, Kirian who was able to bring it back as the low punt goes out of bounds around the 37-yard line. So, again, Mohawk is going to have very favorable field position with the short punt.
And the QB goes to punter, and the punter now goes on defense for the Locomotives here.
Yes, indeed. Of course, Montpelier missed a golden opportunity there. You can't say it enough. You want to get the ball in the hands of your playmaker, and like you said, I wonder where so-and-so is, and, well,
there
so-and-so is there.
He's there, just unfortunately couldn't connect with him.
Yeah. Hartsock, the junior receiver, 6'3", 195 pounds, leading receiver, and you said almost school record holder. How many does he need?
He needs, I'm pretty sure, 6 catches. You see, 6 catches away. He's
pretty close. Meanwhile, Bish is getting away from everybody, 40, 30, and he's gone. Bish with another touchdown, this time from 64 yards out. And just like that, Bish, 100 yards of rushing, 2 touchdowns, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it's the first quarter, and like I said, I'm not a math guy, but I think he's already hit his average for the season here.
Absolutely. Bish averages about 120 a game, and he's got nearly that many. And it's going to come back with a holding call, a late flag after Bish had already taken it to the house. And they're celebrating. The poor Warrior is running up and down the field over here, holding her flag up, and then they announce the penalty. Oh, goodness.
I was even checking around trying to see if there was anything. I didn't see anything.
I did not see the flag. I heard the call because we're right under the speaker, but I did not see that flag. So instead of a 64-yard touchdown, this time it's going to be 1st down and 15. Or actually, 1st down and, 15 for Mohawk here. Back at the 28.
Maybe you try it again.
Look, it worked well. All right, they're going to throw it to Patrizzi. And he's got a little space, 35. Flags everywhere. This time we saw him as he's going to be taken down at the 42-yard line. And it's number 34, Owen Patrizzi, with the catch at the moment. And it's going to be another one on the Warriors here, so their 2nd consecutive flag taken yards away. It took 64 yards and a touchdown away. Now it takes a huge 1st down run away from Owen Patrizzi.
Yep, and that was part of the keys of the game I had for them is just staying clean. Don't do any internal wounds here, especially if you get a 60-yard touchdown and then it's called back, and then you're like, okay, let's work with 1st and 15 here. You get a big play, and then it's also called back. So it's degrading as an offense, but, one play at a time here.
And we saw them play Colonel Crawford in the 2nd week of the season, and that was equally as sloppy. A lot of penalties on both sides of the field for that one, and you'd like to think that week 11 you're able to clean some of those things up. So Bish is going to get the carry, but it's still going to be 2nd and long here for the Warriors as they've got to dig themselves out of a self-inflicted wound here, or a hole, or whatever we want to call it here. They've got to make up for some lost ground that could have been avoided. 2nd and 18 officially here. Warriors at the 29-yard line. 2 minutes, 18 seconds in the first quarter. Mohawk with a 7-0 lead over Montpelier. And you've got Clouse rolling to his right, throwing the ball, and it's going to be Teal who breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to be taken down at midfield. First down for the Warriors.
Good Lord. That was a big, Teal's a big guy, but man,
Yeah.
he was just tearing through the locomotive defenders there, making it look easy.
Yeah, just a sophomore, 6'1", 175-pound sophomores. Look at this. 1 tackle, 2 tackle,
Man,
3.
let's count 74 as 3.
Yeah,
He
like
had slipped up behind him, you know.
Yeah, we'll give him that. So he broke 3 tackles on his way to a first down. So Mohawk 1st and 10 from the 49. And it's going to be Clouse going deep. He's going for it all. Teal all alone. 15, 10, 5. He walks into the end zone. Touchdown for the Warriors.
Broken coverage there by the Locomotives. I mean, not sure what exactly happened. Maybe it just got caught in a blitz or mismanned, but there's just nobody deep. Miscommunication.
He was all alone, standing there, just strolled right on into the end zone. That's my kind of touchdown, where you can just walk in there.
That's the easiest one.
Yeah.
Save your legs.
So with 1:31, Mohawk now has a 2-score lead, and it is 14-0 Warriors over the Locomotives. Well, Mohawk, they've looked pretty good here, and they've done it 2 ways. They've had a huge rushing touchdown. Bish technically had 2 touchdowns, but they took one of them away. But Bish has got a 34-yard touchdown run, and now Teal has a 49-yard touchdown catch. And it's Mohawk 14-0 over Montpelier, and it's still the first quarter of play here from Sycamore, Ohio.
You know, outside of the, play a clean game that I've said for Mohawk, the other 2 keys of the game is, it's been spot on. Capture the momentum early and trust your guns.
And you were telling me Montpelier, this is a team that they don't have a lot of postseason experience. They've only made it, 5 times in their school's history?
Yeah, and actually 2 of those times were also in the span of where the same class, the senior class, will make it twice. So
there you go.
This senior class for Montpelier is the second to make it twice to the playoffs. And there's only been 5 times, which is including today, that they've actually made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, so I'm going through here looking at some of the key contributors that may have experienced that. And the one person I can really see is number 2, Griffin Cooley, the senior running back linebacker there for Montpelier. He would be the one that really comes in with a lot of game time experience in the postseason.
Yep, and the last time they had made it was 2023, so
goodness.
You give a break from last year, come back here as a senior.
It's going to be Guilford who's going to be taken down right around the 24-yard line, and Montpelier's got a hole, 14-point deficit, and they've got to do more than just get a first down on this. They've got to start stringing together several of them. Each of their first 2 drives, 1 first down, and then they punt it away. And each of those 2 times, Mohawk has responded with a touchdown. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And it's going to be Sharps in the backfield. It looks like it might be Cooley joining him. No, it's Meek. And Meek is going to take the pitch, and he's got a little space, flag on the field. So it could be a first down as Meek had a nice carry there just past the 34-yard line. But that flag was right around the spot where he turned it up. And it looks like it's going to be on Montpelier, which is going to take that carry back.
Self-inflicted wounds. Both sides here starting off the drive.
See if we can see it. He's got right there you can see number 22, Bish, is being held back by the offensive lineman there, and unable to get to Meek. So calling that one back. It'll be 1st and 20 from the 16-yard line as Montpelier picks up their second penalty of the quarter. Sharps in the backfield with Meek. 3 split out to the right. It's going to be Meek right up the middle. Swallowed up and taken down. No gain. Carter Meek.
First one there is Jet Lacer.
Yeah, they seem to be queuing in on him. He had a couple of solid runs, and when they get him into space, it's worked out well. But after that first drive, and he got that 5, and then I think like a 3-yard run right up the middle. No go there in the middle with that D line holding its own.
Yeah, between those tackles, man, they got some monsters. You got to keep the ball on the outside or pray your own line gets a good push, because this Mohawk D line is nothing to be messed with.
Yeah, I keep looking at number 55 down there as Sharps rolls to his left, dumps it off. They got some space here. And it's going to be, where did he get pushed out of bounds? I'm not even sure. It was Jackson Stoller, and they're giving him a first down. It felt like he should have got more on that one, though.
Yeah, he kind of just took himself out of the play. He just, I thought he was going to stay. He had one-on-one. I thought he had to cut off field. And
I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, this is going to be huge, and then the play's over. Jeez. Jacob, I don't think he even had time to get the replay because it was so quick. Here's part of it. You see a nice dump off there by Sharps, and he's running, and he just ran out of bounds.
He wanted no business to do with Kieran.
Come on. My football coach would have been irate if you did that. So, goodness gracious.
There's that D-line.
All right, Meek, and, I was about to say before we saw Stoller there, it's number 55, Chevalier, who got the tackle there. He is listed at 6'5", 275 pounds. So when you said they got a lot of beef there, you're not lying.
That's a big man.
It is. All right, after the first quarter of play here from Sycamore, Ohio, it is Mohawk 14, Montpelier 0. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports. Streaming everywhere.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports. We've traveled long and far to Sycamore, Ohio, and it has not disappointed as Mohawk has a 14-0 lead over Montpelier. And it's Montpelier down on the field. They get first crack at it here in the second quarter, and they've got a little work to do, but they picked up a first down just before the end of the quarter. Sharps looking left, rolling left, keeping his eyes down, throwing, and it looks like it's a Hartsock, and they're giving it to him. Yeah, he caught it. That'll be about an 8-yard gain for Wesley Hartsock.
And there's one catch of 6 for him.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of listening to the PA announcer in the background. It said it almost like a question mark.
Yeah.
And it's like, catch for number 3, Hartsock? And it's like, yes, he caught the ball here. He does that a lot for the Locomotives. So it'll be a 3rd and 1 officially here for Montpelier. Yeah, it's a big fella. Their leading receiver on the season, 48 catches, 650 yards. And 7 touchdowns to go along with all of that. As you see, timeout Montpelier, And that timeout here gives us an opportunity to thank Joe Bailiff's Route 30 Harley Davidson there. You see the fancy icon fly across the bottom of the screen there. You can walk in, right out. Just go down there to Upper Sandusky and get it done.
Get it done. Get you a nice Harley, Dom. Great time, great weather for it.
Yes, my wife would love that. I always tease her that we're going to get a little orange Vespa, and we're going to bop around town in our old state here.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, that'd be great. And, well, then you see other people doing it, and it's like, we want to be unique.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah, so maybe we can go to Joe Bailiff's and get, kind of a personalized piece for us.
Something like that. Get you a big old Harley.
There we go. And get a little sidecar. Bring the cats with us. We're going to rock out.
Cat carrier.
There we are. All right, Montpelier back at it here. Big 3rd and 1. They're at the 48-yard line. They've got a 2-score deficit staring them in the face here from Sycamore, and 11 minutes to make up for it as Meek takes it. I don't think he's got it. There's no way. We're standing right here at the 50. And Meek was hit hard right at the line, and he's going to be every bit of about half a yard short.
I think you got to go for it here, right?
You have to, absolutely. It's playoffs.
They're talking about the spot, maybe?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, official timeout down there. You can see that, and you look at this replay brought to you by Clouse Construction, he got it pretty close. And you see Meek just take it. He's hit immediately. You see his head kind of go back.
It's hit immediately, and he kind of spins out trying to break more, but there's just nothing there.
Yeah, so looks like it's going to stay 4th down and 1 here for Montpelier. And offense on the field here, so looks like they're going for it. I mean, why not? Mohawk has had great field position all night. This would be the worst of it for them. All right, 4th and 1. Locomotives. Here we go. Sharps. Rolling right. He's got space. He should just take it. Go, run. And he slips and falls.
No.
He had it, too. Sharps had the space, lost his footing, and it's a turnover on downs. Oh, goodness.
Plays a factor again. He had it.
Yeah, look at he did.
He had
and
the
you could see
space.
just as he was
tucking
tucking
it. As soon as he turned it up, bang. It's just slips and falls.
And that was something we commented on after the first kick return. Where you saw someone on Montpelier kind of slip up. And you saw it again for Mohawk as they exchanged punts. And it looks like it might be a factor here moving forward because we are pretty early in the second quarter. And that's a huge play right there for Mohawk.
Yeah, and that's probably the 3rd or 4th time I've seen a runner get down by it falling over.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 from the 45 after Sharps slips and does not get the conversion, and it's going to be number 4, Schimpf, who takes it 1st down, Mohawk. Schimpf gets the end around and picks up huge yardage there for the Warriors.
Just a little pop pass, Jeff.
He looked good on that. He looked real good.
And it looked like he tried to get the top speed and had to slow down a little bit for the snap, and then had to kind of ramp it back up again and get in the outside corner.
I don't know. I would like to think that if I had a superpower, speed would be what I'd want. And if you're going too fast, that's not a bad thing in my mind.
No.
Bish takes the snap all the way, breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line, and a flag coming out here late. And, of course, Bish, just no luck. He lost the 64-yard touchdown.
Can't get anything going.
And let's see if he loses this one. I don't know. It came from behind the defense. And are they taking it back? Yep, they are. Block in the back is what we heard. So that's going to be on Mohawk, their 3rd penalty here in the half. Let's see if we can find it, Brendon.
It looked like it was really late.
I don't even. Is it that?
What?
Was that the quick little patsy thing?
Yeah, I don't see a flag before then.
And in Clouse, was it Clouse that they called it on?
73.
Was it 73?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, well, it's
Oh, there he is. Yeah,
okay, all right. That's what it is. All right, 1st down, anyways. Bish working his way up. He's still going. You got to tackle him with 2 arms right there as he's taken down at the 15-yard line. Another 1st down run for number 22.
I mean, he is just a
Goodness.
He is a bully. I mean, oh my, just throwing through everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he averaged 9 carry during the season, and I mean, you kind of see why as he just falls forward every time he's hit. And it doesn't take one; it takes 2 or 3 to stop him.
If you can get 2 or 3, it's seeming right now like 4 or 5, 6.
Bish gets by
Oh
3
my.
tacklers and then powers his way forward for another 5 yards.
Not want to go down.
There you go. The announcer said it best.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Number 22, Caden Bish, is getting into a rhythm right now as he's got the Warriors up to the 9-yard line, looking to capitalize. He wants his second score back as he's got 1 already tonight, looking for a second official touchdown, and he's working for it right now.
And I think they're wanting to give it to him as well. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
blame
going to
him.
give it to him right up the middle. He will be stopped.
I think he did go down that time.
Yeah, but he gained a couple yards. Goodness, you give him a little space right off the edge, though, and he is a slippery running back. He's hard to bring down.
And, you know, looking at him, he doesn't look like he's too beefy. Doesn't look like he's too skinny.
No.
He's just kind of got the average running back build. He's not too quick, not too slow. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just all across the board solid, and it just turns into a great running
And
back.
it's going to be scary times next year for the Northern 10 as he's just a junior. And you can see Andon Clouse taking that one right there. Also just a junior, so that tandem, Clouse and Bish, they've got to contend with them again next year as you see the first down, which I'm gonna put a little money down here and say they're gonna score on this one.
On this play,
I'm gonna say they'll score on the second play.
I'll say they'll score on this one.
You're gonna do the first one,
I'll say
okay?
this
All
one.
right, let's
They're
see.
loading up the backfield here.
Yeah, they got the jumbo package back there. Number 34, Owen Patrizi, the senior, going to be leading the charge, I'm sure. All right, Klaus gets it. Patrizi takes it. Is he in? Touchdown.
What'd I tell you?
All right. That's why you don't gamble.
Somebody bring my money.
Owen Patrizi punches it in from 3 yards out, and it's now 20-0 over Montpelier. Yeah, he made it look easy. That low center of gravity just walked right in.
Then he gets pulled in the backfield, just
Yeah.
drags the defender, and
Stoller grabbed him and he just drug him in there.
Yeah,
There's
nothing
no
he
other
could
way
do.
to put it. Yeah. You can hear the coaches talking in the background there. I kind of like it. We get a little insight here.
Yeah.
You should just like
Just say
walk in.
we're,
and
just say
like,
we're a door to the left, a door to the right away from being in both of the coaches' boxes here. You know, I can't give them too many of my secrets. So, no.
yeah. And PAT is up, and it is good. So with 7 minutes and 22 seconds here in the second quarter, Mohawk with a commanding 21-0 lead over Montpelier.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to Brent Klein, our own Mr. 50-50. He does every game, rain, sleet, snow, and hail. This year we had help from
We're getting all the local updates here. And not only are we standing right in between the two coaching staffs, but we have 2 speakers literally 2 feet above our heads right now.
Yeah.
And that's saying something because I've got about 8 inches before I hit the
Yeah.
hit the ceiling. But that speaker, I can touch it if I open up the window.
Yeah, I don't know if Zach would be able to fit in this room with how tall he is. And I mean,
We've done a game up here, so it can happen.
I'd say his head's got to be scraping the ceiling. He's a big guy.
The room feels a lot smaller with him up here. That's for sure.
Wreck-It Ralph does some wrecking.
Yeah, a shout out to my man Zach Dillon there. If you're listening, we love you. We miss you. Can't wait to see call another game with you.
Hopefully, get another one in.
Yeah. Of course, the winner of tonight's game, they're going to go on and they're going to play Lipsick on November 7th, I believe it is. And that'll be a good one there. Lipsick had a really great season. What were they ranked? I'm not sure what their official ranking was. It was seed number 3, so pretty good right there. You had North Baltimore as a 2nd seed. And then, of course, Central Catholic as the first seed. And I think Central Catholic, I believe they lost to Bishop Watterson last season, was it? Something like that. I mean, I could be mistaken, but oh no, sorry, Lima Central Catholic. Yeah,
There we go.
I need to get my my glasses out here.
I didn't even have anything to
When I
disagree
said
with
it-
you.
Well, when I've seen so many Colombian games, it just seems so natural. And then
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
I was like, they're a little big for
Division
Mohawk,
III,
but I don't know. I
this
feel like
is-
they jump around divisions a lot, I guess.
So Lima Central Catholic, although we've seen them in a couple years, they always seem to play Calvert, and they always kind of beat up on Calvert, one of those teams that we've seen a lot of here around Seneca County.
Yeah, Lima Central Catholic is, I mean, they're always making it to around the regional, at least the past couple of years. You always hear that name over and over again.
Absolutely. All right, Montpelier back onto the field, and really they just have not been able to get this offense going, as Mohawk has been able to keep them in check all night long. And we've got, looks like an official timeout down on the field. Not sure what this one's about. Yeah, they're talking to Hartsock about his socks, I think. I don't know if they're too pink.
Socks, or he's bleeding, or
I don't know, but they pointed to his ankles. I'm not entirely sure what they are pointing at, but they made him come out of the game. So Wesley Hartsock, the lead receiver there, he's going to be out for at least this play. And I'm looking to see what they're doing to him, and I don't know that I don't know what they're looking at. I think it's the tape on his cleats. I'm not sure. I really can't make it out.
There's a lot of players you can see that have the pink tape on their cleats, so I'm not.
I don't know. First and 10 from the 28-yard line here. And Sharps is going to hand it off to Meek, and Meek is going to be taken down for a loss.
Meek
nowhere to go. And you can see Hartsock running back out onto the field here. So I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like an open wound on his leg, as you mentioned there. Maybe he got spiked or something, and he had to.
Not sure. Emma tried
to tape it up. He's got some blue tape next to the pink tape now, so maybe that's what it was. Just that simple there. So second and 10 from the 28-yard line here. Sharps looking to his right, got pressure, rolls to his right as Bish hits him while he throws, intercepted. Or did he get it? No, his feet were just out as number 28 Stansberry had it. But man, maybe it was his left foot.
I'm not sure.
It was close.
I thought he got one in.
I did too. Check this out. Stansberry got it. Oh, yeah.
Just out.
Yeah, his first foot, you saw it right there, just to the left of the hash. So great position, unable to get it to go, but it doesn't matter. 3rd and 10 from the 28 as this Mohawk defense, again, getting stingy on the Locomotives.
Yeah, and it's looking like it's going to be a passing down. And, I mean, I guess for the Locomotives, it's a good thing for them coming into the game. You know, this is their guy making his 35th start, and as I'm reading, it says that he leads in almost every passing. He has every record for every passing
Sharps
stat.
first down.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, you can see he kind of gingerly rounded the corner and then picked up some momentum, and he's awful close to that first down marker. And I think they're going to say he went out a couple yards before the first down marker, so it'll be 4th down. I imagine they're going to go for it. They went for it last time.
Yeah.
And you can see on the replay there, and the kind of pushed right there at the end.
I'm not sure. It looks like they're going to punt it.
And he is the punter, so you never know what that's going to be.
He could be a pass here.
Yeah, he's a dual-threat quarterback, about 500 yards rushing, so you never know is right here. So 4th and 2 from the 36. Locomotives, they've got a 3-score deficit, and it looks like they want to take a timeout to consider their options here, as they don't want to squander any opportunities.
Yep.
We want to thank Buffalo Wild
We want to make sure we thank all of our sponsors here for postseason play at Heart of Ohio Sports. We got Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Adventure Driving Academy, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Forte Music, Vicek Orthodontics, Clouse Construction, NLS Professional Grounds, Relax and Revive Salon and Spa, Webster Industries, Feasel's Frame and Collision, Big Jumbo's Dairy Barn, First National Bank of Sycamore, and Danner's Towing and Recycling, all proud postseason sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Of course, you want to make sure you stay tuned here. We've got our halftime show coming at you. Tonight's halftime show is presented by Adventure Driving Academy, the premier student driving instruction company in your backyard. Make sure you visit AdventureDrivingAcademy.com to start your journey today. That's AdventureDrivingAcademy.com. Your adventure starts here. About 6 minutes away from that halftime show here at Heart of Ohio Sports. All right, big fourth down as Montpelier, let's see if they come up with some trickery or they just play it straight and kick the ball away. They're going to kick it. Sharps gets it away. It's going to hit the ground and run at the 29-yard line. And you can kind of see Teal. He's like, yeah, no, I'm good.
I like our chances on offense. I won't mess that up for us.
Yeah, he's like, I have a better chance of scoring on offense here. So Mohawk, they look good. They've got 2 rushing touchdowns as well as a nice passing touchdown to number 5 right down there. As Teal got a 49-yard catch at the end of the first quarter, and meanwhile, as Bish and Patrizzi both cashing in for some rushing scores so far tonight. That's where your 21-0 comes from, and boy, do they have a chance to really throttle Montpelier with this drive if they can get another score.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough second half.
Oh, you see that slip, and that's the second time we've seen a quarterback fall down, and it's Clouse as he's turning the corner, kneels it down effectively with that slip. Yeah.
Wow. And he was even, I mean, it looked like he was trying to get a whole lot of momentum going.
Yeah.
He was just kind of rolling out.
We could hear some coaches say, take his shoes off. They probably don't want us to say that. All right, 2nd and 18 here after the slip for Clouse, and he's going to hand it off to Bish right up the middle, and he's been slippery all day long as he's upended at the 35-yard line. And goodness, Caden Bish has just looked good.
He's just, as much as the ground is, it seems like he's just been slippery as well, just getting the cuts, break a couple of tackles here. And it seems like the Locomotives are just going for his legs. It seems like he's just hopping and jump stepping over everybody.
All right, 3rd and 5 from the 34-yard line, 5 minutes before halftime. So make sure you stay tuned here at Heart of Ohio Sports as we've got our Adventure Driving Academy halftime show coming at you in minutes. Mohawk, 3rd down. They're going to pitch it to Bish. Bish turns it up, and 1st down, he's still going. He gets away from 3 people, gets away from almost the 4th as he's taken out of bounds by number 4, Hayden Sharp. Goodness, Caden Bish will not be denied, and we've seen that drive after drive. Caden Bish, he just keeps bouncing off of every single defender that comes his way.
One. Breaks that. Breaks
2,
another.
3.
That's icon of 3.
4.
Close to 4. I'd say
4th
almost
guy,
4. Yeah.
4th got him. Yeah.
And as much as he's been breaking tackles, this O-line and these blockers getting out in front of him have done a great job as well.
They're getting after it. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. It's going to be a quarterback keeper as Clouse just puts his shoulder down. He's still going inside the 30. He's dragging people with him, and he's still moving as he's up to the 24-yard line. Goodness gracious, another huge 1st down for the Warriors. And we were just kind of waiting for Clouse to kind of break free with his legs a little bit. And this is very simple. He just followed his blockers and made something happen. Yeah, player spotlight. I think you mentioned that, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's a pretty good guy to spotlight right there. As you can see, we had Bish on the screen there, but Bish is doing good. Clouse is doing good. Players should be spotlighted here. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line, and Mohawk is going to take a timeout down on the field here. So let's take a short timeout ourselves. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, 3 minutes, 48 seconds, timeout down on the field.
Get to know the faces that bring you the best in sports, life, and everything in between. It's the Pulse Podcast. Every Monday at 7 o'clock on YouTube. Only on Heart of Ohio Sports.
The one thing that we love more than the roar of a Harley-Davidson is the roar of the crowd on game day. That's why Joe Bailiff's Route 30 Harley-Davidson is proud to partner with the Bowling Green State University Falcons and be the official bike to lead the team onto the field. Don't forget to ride out to your favorite tailgate this season and cheer on the Falcons to victory. We'll catch you on down the road at Joe Bailiff's Route 30 Harley-Davidson. Walk in, ride out.
Welcome back to Sycamore, Ohio, as you see an interception right there. And it is the Locomotives who are turning the tables. Hawkins taken down and out of bounds. Number 37, Josh Hawkins, huge interception. And we were just talking about player spotlights, and Bish has had a game, and Clouse has had a game, brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics, obviously. And now it's Montpelier stopping the Warriors from getting in the end zone.
It just looks like miscommunication between the wide receiver and quarterback there. Did not look like they were on the same page.
Josh Hawkins all alone as he takes in the INT. And that's exactly what Montpelier needs to claw back into this game, as they've got a 3-score deficit in 3 minutes, 38 seconds to do something with it. Of course, Mohawk gets the ball first in the second half. As you can see, Meek, nowhere to go. So really the next 3.5 minutes might be their best chance or their only chance to do something offensively with halftime just a few moments away.
And it doesn't help at halftime because they do not get the ball.
Yeah. So another timeout down on the field here. And, we want to thank, Joe Bailiff right there. That graphic just catches my eye every single time. The helmet looks sharp, looks pretty sweet, and then just that little Harley Davidson going by there. I would like to think here, Jacob, maybe we can get Greg or Tommy. I mean, he's in the commercial after all. Maybe get like a little AI figure of him or something, riding it and waving to us. That would be pretty cool. Nate, I'm just saying, if you're listening, man, see if you can get that done. Or Greg, we know that you're a wizard. Let's see if we can add that feature. All right, so we've got timeouts, one each for Montpelier and Mohawk after both of them have burned it. Right now, Mohawk 21, Montpelier 0. And what else do we say about Mohawk other than they've looked really good so far?
Not a whole lot of bad to say other than that first drive that stalled out. I mean, since then it's just been uphill.
Yeah, they have a 34-yard touchdown run by Bish. They've got a 49-yard touchdown catch by Teal. And then Patrizzi tacked on the third score in the second quarter, 21-0. It's been all Mohawk. And I think really the story of the game has been this Mohawk defense, as they've been able to keep Montpelier in check. And you see the Montpelier coach just kind of walking out there on the field. And I'm not sure what was going on with that. He just walked out there.
Another timeout, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think somebody said it was another timeout.
I didn't hear a whistle. I didn't hear anything. I didn't know if that was a timeout. I just saw him walking out. He's got that nice powder blue shirt on there. You see him walking back. He just came out, and the officials were like, hey, yeah, cool.
I can tell you he wasn't very happy.
No, not at all. That was the walk of an angry man right there. So, all right, we are finally back here for some football. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 5 wideouts here for Montpelier as Sharps is in the backfield. Looking left, throwing left. He's got Meek. And Meek came across from the opposite side of the field, pushed out of bounds right around the first down marker. I think it's going to be 2nd and short here for the Locomotives. No, I think they're going to give it to him. I just saw the official point. Yeah, first down. They're giving it to him. Yep, first down Montpelier, just enough. A little confusion by everybody. Not us. We're on it. All right, 1st and 10 after some fancy footwork there by the Locomotives. Number 6, Carter Meek, able to get that first down catch. So they're up to the 39-yard line, and they're going to pitch it out. And it was Meek who gets it again. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Short gain, second down for Montpelier.
Trying to find any way they can get some yards here. Not too much runs, not too much pass. It's kind of just been picking and trying and hoping that something comes out for them.
And Meek seems to be the one guy that they've really been making an extra effort to get the ball to, is the best way to put it.
And talking about it earlier, he's a sophomore that was not the starter at running back. He came in week 9.
Second and 8 from the 42-yard line. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Sharps rolling left as he's got pressure. Throws it away. And they could just hit the bench there as it bounced back pretty quick. My first thought was one of the cheerleaders got hit by a ball as they're standing right there. And
they're shocked.
Yeah. So 3rd and 8 here for Montpelier. And this is, we said at the 3:30 mark, hey, this is a defining drive for them if they want to kind of get back into it. They're going to have a long time before they're able to get the ball back on offense. And so far, 19 seconds in,
I'd say it hasn't been a
nothing's
lot of
happened.
time.
I mean, they got a first down, but it doesn't feel like anything's really happened here. All right, here we go. Sharps looking straight ahead, and he's going to his go-to target, Wesley Hartsock. And he's going to be tackled short of the first down marker, I believe. Yeah, like where he was tackled is not where forward progress is. So, 4th and 1 as they're going to put it down at the 48-yard line. And, we got a pretty good view right up here in the booth of what it is. They're going for it, 4th and 1. And keep an eye on Sharps. He can run and throw the ball. And he's going to run it all the way, just powers his way forward. He might be.
I don't know if he got it.
This is going to be a close one as he was, did you see Rhett Leith, number 6, got right under his pads and just pushed him up.
Just wasn't able to go they're giving it to him.
They're giving it, yeah.
Wow.
These are 2 very generous spots we've seen on the last 2 first downs as the officials just automatically said first down, didn't even call for a check or anything like that.
I thought it was a lot closer than just giving it to him. I thought they were going to bring the chains out for that one.
That was my thought too. All right, another first down for Montpelier, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line here as they're stringing together a pretty good drive here. And Sharps going deep, and his deep threat, did he get it? No. Nope, Braylon Hopper unable to bring it in. That was the 3rd time they've targeted him deep here in the half, and he's so far 0 for 3 on those 3 targets.
And 0 for 3 is not a very good average.
No, and look, we had mentioned earlier he averages about 21 yards a catch. He is your deep threat guy to help stretch things out. But, 0 for 3, not going to work it. And it looked like in that particular instance, he was kind of edged out of bounds, so the defender just does a great job smothering him and not letting him get some space.
Yep, textbook. That's all you can do.
2nd and 10, Sharps throws it. Hartsock up to the 45. 3rd down.
Shortening that 3rd down here, I think, especially with the time winding down here, it might be in 4th down territory, down 21.
And Hartsock, is that his 4th catch? 3rd catch? Okay, 3rd catch, all right. And he needs 6 for the school record, so something to keep an eye on there.
Catches in a season.
Yeah, and Hartsock, the junior, so he's got another year to extend that record. 3rd and 6 from the 46-yard line, and Meek in motion. Sharps pressure from behind, throws it away, and goodness, there's a flag. Yep, you see Meek, he just absolutely obliterated the defender, and I think they're going to call him for it. I don't know if we've got a replay of that, but he just, whoop, check this out, all right? He throws it right over Meek, and Meek just
lays him out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be on Montpelier. So that's a huge one, 15, and that's their 3rd one of the evening. And, just when they started to get some momentum, string together some first downs, that kind of thing can derail any momentum or any rhythm that you may have had.
And I know the Mohawk box over here definitely liked that one. I heard a whole lot of claps coming from it.
Yeah, they do that over here in Sycamore.
Yeah.
All right, so instead of what could have been a manageable down and distance, it is now 4th and 21 after a 15-yard penalty by Meek. So it's going to force the Locomotives to kick the ball back, and you got Teal back deep. And it looks like Kirian back deep, and it's going to be Kirian who catches it and goes out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
That would have been really acrobatic if he caught that and stayed in bounds. that was going to be impressive.
Yeah, 21-point lead. You don't need to be acrobatic. Just
No.
Give your offense the ball back and let your players play.
Yeah, and you got a minute here. I mean, I'd be
You can do
surprised at what
something.
Mohawk does. You know, only one timeout in their pocket. Not a whole lot you can do, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to find out real quick here. So Mohawk, 1 minute, 11 seconds, 1 timeout. They get the ball back in the second half. Of course, make sure you stay tuned here for our halftime show brought to you by Adventure Driving Academy. That's AdventureDrivingAcademy.com. Bish gets through 2 tacklers. Third one, can't bring him down. It's going to take the 4th and the 5th to push him out of bounds at the 41. First down, Mohawk.
Yep, first down and stops the clock there. Saves the timeout.
So Bish averages 9.7 yards a carry. You can kind of see that right here.
Yeah.
What better stat would be how many defenders on average does it take to tackle him?
They're broken tackles per run or something along the lines of that.
Definitely. And you see
Oh,
Clouse,
my gosh.
he slips again. Yeah, Clouse tries to tuck it and run and slips and is down for a loss in the play. And we've seen that twice now for Clouse. Saw it on the other side of the ball as well as Montpelier slipped and fell. And that was a huge one because it was like a 3rd and 18. Clouse throws to Kirian, the intended receiver, just a little low, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and long for the Warriors. So we're 38 seconds away from halftime here. We're going to have both marching bands featured here at Heart of Ohio Sports. And then when we come back, we'll review some of the area action, try to pick up some scores. Very, very interesting to see how everybody's doing. And obviously talk about everything that we've seen here in Sycamore, Ohio. Clouse rolling to his left. Bish with a late hit there and just kind of throws it into the turf. Incomplete, as it was Teal, the intended receiver.
There's nowhere to go with the ball.
And I don't know, like it feels like he could have like gotten it to Teal, but I don't know if it was just an awkward angle with the slippery slope out there and kind of rolling to his opposite arm.
You know, I feel like he makes a lot of those acrobatic across the body passes like that, being a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that one wasn't able to fall.
31 seconds, and it's a 4th and 12 for Mohawk as they're going to kick it back to the Locomotives, and it's going to be a high kick, and it's going to be Sharps who has the fair catch at the 24-yard line. So Montpelier gets the ball back. They've got 26 seconds to do something with it. They also have 1 timeout.
It's, you know, we're talking about the average on that wide receiver, 26, 27 yards there. Might have to go to him.
0 for 3 so far for Braylon Hopper, the junior, your big play threat, but who has done pretty well. Wesley Hartsock, he's picked up a few catches. He's been the one steady presence there on the receiving corps, other than number 6, Carter Meek. All right, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Sharps gives it to Meek. Meek gets by 1 tackler, runs over another, tackled by the 3rd, and he's going to be taken down at the 27. Strong run there by Carter Meek.
And
Montpelier is not very.
I think they're going to the. I think that's going to do it for him.
They did not look very urgent to get to the ball.
No, not at all. Right there, as you see, zeros up on the clock. So halftime here from Sycamore, Ohio, and it's been all Mohawk here as they've got a 21-0 lead over Montpelier. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Make sure you come back here. We've got our Adventure Driving halftime show.
You're watching high school football right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Relax and Revive, we offer a full range of luxurious services, including
hair care,
facials,
body waxing,
nail care,
massages.
As Seneca County's largest salon and spa,
we're dedicated to providing a serene retreat for your busy day-to-day life.
Whether you're looking for a tranquil day of pampering or a space for any special occasion, we have you covered, because after all, everyone needs a little R&R.
At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports.
91 hit, full of driving, rhythms, and energy. Here is Smells Like Teen Spirit. Originally recorded for the blockbuster film, this hit combined with funk, pop, and a whole lot of spooky fun. Keep your eyes peeled and never know what you might be lurking on the field tonight. When there's something strange in the neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Our last song is a timeless rock song, as powerful today as it was in 1984. With soaring guitar riffs and thunderous drums, this song captures the unstoppable force of rock and roll. Please enjoy Rock You Like a Hurricane. The Locomotive Band would like to thank you for your attention and support tonight. We'll see you next time under the lights. And remember, go Locos!
Take care. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Under the direction of Mrs. Lindsay Horde, Assistant Mr. Wyatt Price, and Majorette Advisor Shada Price, please welcome to the field the Mohawk Marching Warriors. Tonight's show features pop and rock songs that will fit perfectly into your spooky season playlist. We open our show with the title that fits perfectly with the Halloween season. Released in 2009 on their Awake album, the Marching Warriors perform Skillet's Monster. Released in the 2003 Britney Spears' In the Zone album, beware the Marching Warriors as they play Toxic. As we close our show, we invite you to dance along to this catchy pop beat. Released in 2008 by Rihanna, here is Disturbia. We hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great night and go Warriors!
I was looking at because Patrick Henry's good. Yeah. Crosswood by 13 hurdles. So Gibsonburg has a bye this week in our region.
You're watching high school football right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Relax and Revive, we offer a full range of luxurious services, including
Hair care,
facials,
body waxing,
nail care.
massages.
As Seneca County's largest salon and spa,
We're dedicated to providing a serene retreat for your busy day-to-day life.
whether you're looking for a tranquil day of pampering or a space for any special occasion, we have you covered because after all, everyone needs a little R&R.
At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Get to know the faces that bring you the best in sports, life, and everything in between. It's the Pulse Podcast. Every Monday at 7 o'clock on YouTube. Only on Heart of Ohio Sports. Discover your passion for music at Forte Music in Tiffin. Whether you're looking for lessons, instruments, or accessories, Forte Music offers everything you need to take your sound to the next level. From beginners to experienced musicians, they've got you covered with expert guidance and top quality gear. Forte Music, where music lives.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports. Streaming everywhere.
More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here from Sycamore, Ohio, as the hometown Mohawk Warriors enter the postseason on fire, as they have a 21-0 lead at halftime over Montpelier Locomotives. Dominic, Brendon here for Heart of Ohio Sports, and Brendon, it's been a pretty exciting first half, but a lopsided one is really, at least for me, one thing that's really stood out is this offense for the Warriors. They've just been able to do whatever they want, whether it's rushing the ball, throwing the ball. They've got 3 scores, a 34-yard TD run, a 49-yard TD catch, and then Patrizzi punched it in for a 3-yard run after a grounded out type of drive. And again, all Mohawk things back here first.
We accept all.
Yeah, but that's a great position if you're Montpelier. Coming out in the half, no score. and you do not get the ball. Not the best start here for this guy. First drive.
The second half.
It's got a great defense throughout the rest of the game.
Owen Patrizzi confirming that we will receive to start the second half.
Who's just been running all over the place here, and we kind of jokingly said during the second quarter we'd love to have an average of how many people it takes to take him down. It's just been that kind of a night for number 22.
Yeah, you don't care who tries to take him down. He's got an ice bath waiting for him after the game. Finds bodies and tries to. It almost seems like he tries to see how many people he can take with him down.
Absolutely. Bish averages about 120 yards a night throughout the regular season, and he's well on his way to matching that here in the postseason. Of course, he had a long touchdown called back in the second quarter, a 64-yard touchdown scamper called back with a penalty, and I'd say that's been one of the few mistakes that Mohawk has had tonight. Some of those penalties have cost him, at least in that particular moment.
Yeah, it really does that, and the missing communication and that interception. I mean, other than that, it has been a great game for Mohawk.
Of course, that interception you were talking about, number 37, Hawken, got an interception in the red zone, the Reams Farm red zone there in the second quarter. And it's Relax and Revive red zone. We've got new sponsors here, and Reams, thank you, but Relax and Revive is the new kid in town, and we love it. Actually, I go there all the time. I'm not afraid to say it. They are fantastic. Great, they have great refreshments, but their hospitality is top notch. They got everything that you need. You want a foot massage? Done. You want your toes done? Whatever that's called, a pedicure, manicure, you do it both, okay? Hair, makeup, whatever it is, Relax and Revive, they've got you covered there. But, the Hawken, that interception in the red zone, that's the one thing that this Locomotive defense has really done well.
Yeah, I mean, I think before next Friday we might have to load it up.
Game, they have massages too. I got my wife a gift card.
Back for the Warriors, number 4, Ship. Number 2.
Now saying, when's the next gift card coming, and when's the next massage coming my way? I love you, babe, and I'll work on it.
I think I might have to put her at the back of the line. Maybe give me a gift card first here.
Yeah.
We're giving out gift cards for massages.
All right, Montpelier there, kickoff out of bounds, and Mohawk's going to come out with a great field position to start the second half.
Yeah, it looks like they got him at the 46.
I think that's where it went out of bounds. Or is that where they're going to get the ball?
I'm not sure. I thought it went out at the 46.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Should be.
Yeah, there you go. All right, it's taking them a little bit of time. They wanted to get a new ball out there. So after the extra yardage there, Mohawk's going to get it right around the 49-yard line. So they've only got 49 yards to go to get a score here in the second half, and we're underway. Third quarter, Sycamore, Ohio, and Caden Bish gets the first carry patiently, and he's gone.
That's all you got to say.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Touchdown Warriors as Bish peels off a 49-yard touchdown scamper. And 10 seconds into this one, he gets a second.
Like you said, Bish and, he's gone. I mean, just
not sure what else to say.
Look
he
at
was.
The whole,
was he touched? That's the question. I don't believe he was, and that's like patient running, and then boom, gone.
Yeah.
Caden Bish, 49 yards, and that's going to put him above his season average as the PAT is up, and it is good. It is now Mohawk 28-0 over Montpelier.
I think Mr. Bish is ready to start celebrating Halloween early. Trying to get this running clock going early in the third quarter.
Yeah, there's no tricks to his game right there. It's all treat for us as he has really given us something to watch tonight as he's just having a game. His second touchdown of the evening. He's got 2 of them, 34 and 49 yards rushing the ball, and could have had a third.
Had the third. I don't know if you'd say could have had the third. Had the third.
I mean, it was never in doubt,
stripped.
if that's what you're getting after. Yeah, it was never in doubt, but officially we can't actually add it to the sheet. Yeah,
it would have been a great one. A whole lot of yards and a touchdown added onto his filled stat sheet already, and we're 10 seconds in the third quarter.
And yeah, there's nothing else to say.
Two words, Caden Bish.
Gone. Yeah, there you have it. 2 scores on the night. He had, how many did he have during the season? I don't know if we even looked. He had 9. Yeah, that's right. He had 19. We forget. How could we forget? He had 19 rushing touchdowns on the season, and I think you see why he scored so many touchdowns there, as you see our player spotlight right there. Caden Bish, 1,200 yards, 9.7 yards per carry on the season, 9 touchdowns, and of course he's got all those defensive stats too. 4 sacks and 19.5 tackles for loss.
Wow, I was going to say he's got 39 tackles and 19.5.
Yeah, that leads the team by a wide margin.
Yeah.
So Logan Heminger has 12.5 tackles for loss. That's second on the team. So Caden Bish is a wrecking machine. As you can see, the special teams, they're just they are letting that poor young man have it there, as Dom Guilford returns it and is just kind of slammed to the ground. Goodness. Patrizzi, a wrestler during the fall. I mean, check this out. Just comes in and boom, takedown. What do you call that? What's the wrestling move terminology for that?
A toss.
A toss, okay.
I don't know.
You know, if my wife is listening, she's been practicing wrestling. She's got a big fundraiser coming up for Heidelberg University. She is wrestling in that fundraiser, and she's been learning all about the game there. And I mean, I'm impressed that she's been doing that, because I don't think I could do that. I feel like somebody would break me in half. And she's weightlifting, she's running, she's wrestling, she's working all the angles there, and you know, she'll go in even on the weekend every day. She's been doing this for a couple of months now, so she's got that big debut coming up next week.
Seems like she's having a good training camp.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we can get a Heart of Ohio fundraiser, and it's just work on your wrestling skills.
You can go to bergathletics.com and you can put a wager down on her.
Really?
We should have Heart of Ohio Sports chip in.
A pool of money there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Throw it on Mrs. Helmstetter.
Yeah, so they got a women's wrestling team, so that's where it comes from. And Sharp's going deep, and it's intercepted. Yep, intercepted by Stansberry. And he nearly had an interception in the first half. He gets one in the second half. And a minute and 9 seconds into the third quarter, Mohawk has a touchdown and an interception.
And that is not what you want to see as a Montpelier player, coach, and or fan.
And you can see he just undercut Hopper. And Hopper 0 for 4. He's been targeted 4 times.
0 for 4.
0 for 4. And they just got an interception on the last one there.
Fifth time's a charm?
Maybe. Not that it'll matter at this point. You got 4 scores, and Mohawk is going to add to it here as Teal gets the catch. He's still working 40. He's still moving. He goes around everybody, 45, 50, around another tackler, just pushing him aside. It's like Madden football out there as Teal is wrestled outside at the 25-yard line, and he broke quite a few tackles on that one as he picks up a huge gain and another first down for Mohawk.
Just talk about how it started on the opposite side of the field, comes all the way back across, and still makes enough to get a gain and a first down. What a play. I know he's tired after that.
Yeah, no question. Clouse Construction replay right there on your screen for you, and 4K quality here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Dominic, Brendon here on the call for you tonight, and we've enjoyed every moment of it here as Mohawk is able to capture another one at the 20, and it's going to be a nice little catch there, and I believe it's Brant Kirian who gets it. A little slow to get up. as he was kind of twisted around. And, of course, winner of tonight's game will move on and play Leipzig. And they have to travel there on the 7th for that 7 p.m. game. So that'll be a fun one. And, of course, looking around, I believe some other coverage, local teams. We've got Gibsonburg and Morale Ridgedale. I've not really heard of them.
Just heard Ridgedale before.
Ridgedale, okay.
Might just be the town around it, but it should just be Ridgedale.
So they're squaring down tonight. And you see Bish, who gets another carry in, but he's still going. He's going in. Touchdown.
Wow.
Just like that. Touchdown, 20 yards. Bish gets his third. Wow. Holy cow.
What did I tell you? Caden Bish is ready to go home and celebrate Halloween. Because that is one scary man.
It is. We said it's going to be scary times next year. It's scary times tonight.
Right now.
Second season is looking good for number 22. He just follows it. 1 tackler, 2, and then pushes the second and the third right into the end zone. They're just hanging on for dear life, going along for the ride on that one. As Caden Bish scores a hard-fought 20-yard touchdown, his third of the night. And that PAT is up, and it is good. It's 35-0, Mohawk over Montpelier in a dominant fashion.
Hey, we got an opportunity here to recognize that chain gang over there. Those guys
I don't know if Caden Bish is one to let any of his teammates in on this player of the game conversation, but I'm thinking that it is getting sealed up by this guy. It seems like he wanted one thing tonight, and that was to come out with that belt on his shoulder.
No question. Look, the 3 touchdown runs alone, he's got 102 yards.
Wow.
Just putting that out there. Does not include anything else that he's done. Those 3 carries alone, over 100. Caden Bish. Yeah, he is. He is somebody that you need to account for on that scouting report. And oh boy, Northern 10, they got to be queuing into this stream right now tonight and saying one of 2 things. 1, hey, we've seen that before, or 2, oh no, he's back another year.
I was going to say
both.
I think both.
Yeah, both. So 35-0 here. And it is it's been all Mohawk.
Once again, Meek and Guilford back. And once again,
So 30-point differential now with 9 minutes, and we've got a few things that we need to look for here. As Montpelier gets it, Guilford is going to take it and be taken down right around the 33-yard line, and Montpelier is going to come back out. And with a 30-point differential, the clock's going to keep running here. And official timeout only, injury timeout only. Charge timeout by either team, that'll stop it. Change of possession will stop it. End of the third quarter will stop it. Score occurs will stop it. And an extended delay that the referee calls will stop it. Otherwise, it'll just keep going.
Yep.
Pretty simple stuff right there.
And the Locomotives are definitely one to go out and score here.
Yep. All right, let's see what they can come up with. 8 minutes here in the third quarter, and it's going to be Carter Meek who gets that carry, and he's going to lower his shoulder, and a flag is on the field, though, right at the moment where he got hit. At least it looks like a flag from up here. He's at the 35-yard line. I'm not sure if we can see that. Yeah, that's Laundry on the field. So that's going to be on Montpelier, so that's going to come back right at the point of contact. And I'm not sure what they were tossing back and forth, Meek and Teal.
He needed his towel back.
Yeah. I would have kept it. That's the way I am.
One less advantage you can give up.
I can use that. I'd be toting the ball. All right, with the penalty, it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 24-yard line here for Montpelier. And, slippery conditions down there, so something to keep in mind and something to watch. And it's kind of wreaked havoc a little bit, cost the Locomotives a first down in the first half, and it cost Mohawk a couple of big runs in the first half as well. As you see, Meek gets the ball again right up the middle. Short gain, second and long for the Locomotives.
Small chunk out of what they got to get there, but, you know, it's something that was positive, no negative gains.
Second and 17 from the 26-yard line. 6.5 minutes here in the third quarter. Running clock now from Sycamore, Ohio. And you've got Sharps looking to pass, rolling to his right. He's got pressure. He's going to throw it away. And he was going in the area of Hopper again, but Hopper was well covered by John Stansberry.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, and I mean, really, and Stansberry had that big interception in the last one, and it's not a person that I'd want to be throwing the ball to.
No, I don't think so.
3rd and 17 here coming up for the Locomotives as they're at the 26-yard line, and time starting to run out for any chance of mounting an epic comeback. Sharps steps up, throws it, and goes through the hands of Hopper. So Hopper targeted, I believe, 5 times now and has not had a reception yet tonight.
Fortunately for that connection, it's not been there.
No, and Hopper, he had 15 receptions on the season, so he's not a high-volume receiver for them. He's that stretch-it-out kind of guy, but he's certainly been getting a lot of targets tonight. And another person who we've seen get a lot of targets, number 3, Wesley Hartsock, the junior who's about to break the school record here, a couple catches away from that one. So perhaps you'll see a few more targets going his way as Montpelier is forced to punt the ball away, and it's going to be Teal who just lets it go. And it's going to be downed at the 34-yard line in this Mohawk Warriors offense comes back out onto the field. And Warriors have looked good as it's been the Caden Bish show tonight. 3 touchdowns, over 100 yards tonight. And it doesn't even include all the work that he does everywhere else and every phase of the game.
He's definitely earned every snap that he's had today. It has been 110% every single down that he's been on the field.
He's certainly made some highlight reel runs here in tonight's playoff action as he just slashes through that defense, and it really takes 3 or 4 guys to bring him down. And with these slippery conditions on the last touchdown run, he drug 2 of those defenders across the goal line. See what he can do here as Clouse looking to pass. He throws it. He's got Teal. Teal wide open, 45-40. He's up to the 30, and Teal's already got 1 touchdown. He wants another, and he's got 1 person to beat, and he's going to spin. Did he go out of bounds? He will be pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line by number 34, Hazen Smith, and I almost thought Teal was going to spin out of it and walk right into the end zone.
I don't even think I thought he thought that he went out of bounds, and he looked down and like, oh, wow, I still got
Yeah. Look at this as he just keeps going. And Teal making it hard. He's well over 100 yards receiving tonight. In the first quarter, he had a 49-yard TD catch, and you just saw almost a 60-yard catch on that one. So 1st and 10 as Clouse rolls to his right, throws it again, and it's going to be touchdown Teal. All right, I guess Teal is like, okay, he's got 3, I got 2. Who's got next?
Thinking Teal wants his 3rd to try to tie it up.
Yeah, Levi Teal picking up his 2nd touchdown of the night, and we've still got a full 4th quarter to go tonight. Great job there as Clouse just stepped right into it. Teal with a 2nd score, and this, Mohawk's just making it look easy at this point. And with the PAT, it's up, and it looked like it was wide right. No good, so the score is going to remain Mohawk 41, Montpelier 0, with 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Discover your passion for faces that bring you the best in sports. Whether you're looking for lessons, instruments, or accessories, Forte Music offers everything you need to take your sound to the next level. From beginners to experienced musicians, they've got you covered with expert guidance and top quality gear. Forte Music, where music lives.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here from Sycamore, Ohio, and it has been all Mohawk as they've got a commanding 41-0 lead over the visiting Montpelier Locomotives, and it's playoff action, and boy, have the Warriors looked playoff tested here. And, of course, we've got a few stats that we can share that we've kind of picked up as we took a moment to do a little research.
Our very own Cooper.
Yeah.
Well, I have stats from before the game started. Am I good? Okay. I have stats from before the game started, and I also have some scores for around the area, especially
right, let's
the
hear 'em.
playoffs. I'll start with the scores.
All right,
So,
the Cooper report coming at you here at Heart of
Cooper
Ohio
report.
Sports.
So Bluffton is up 24-22 against Western Reserve. The winner of that game will go on to play Hopewell Loudon. Woodmore, Seneca East, 15-13. That's on the other Heart of Ohio stream.
There
That's
you
a
go.
very, very good game.
All right.
Make sure to tune into that one.
15-13.
Going.
There you go.
Bellevue Clyde 6-3. Clyde was up 3-0 at halftime, so Bellevue mounting a little bit of a comeback right there.
That was a close one there.
And then obviously we have our own game here, Mohawk 41-0 already over Montpelier, with still an entire quarter to go.
Absolutely. Great job there. You got the Cooper report coming into you live for the first time, and we like it.
And Cooper's not done yet. He's got more for us.
He's been waiting for this moment. Like, look, 10 weeks, and I've got
my headset. If my headset would have worked, then I would have been on the sideline. I would have so much stuff to talk about.
But it's so much more warm and cozy up here in the booth,
I've
don't you
been
think?
roaming the sidelines a little bit. It's a bit chilly down there.
Yeah. Sharp's looking to pass the ball as he's going to roll. He's got pressure. He's rolling to his right, throws it away, incomplete here. All right, what kind of details you got as we're down to 20 seconds here in the third quarter?
Well, obviously heading into this game, Caden Bish is the driving force of this entire Mohawk offense.
Didn't notice.
You can't tell. But this kid, I mean, he just is an absolute bowling ball. He keeps his legs moving and incredibly hard to bring down for any defense. I mean, he's first in rushing yards, touchdowns, yards per carry.
The end of the third quarter.
And you see zeros on the clock there. End of the third quarter. Why don't you hold on to a couple of those stats? We'll bring you back for the fourth quarter here. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. It's Mohawk 41-0 over Montpelier in a Week 11 matchup.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Get to know the faces that bring you the best in sports, life, and everything in between. It's the Pulse Podcast. Every Monday at 7 o'clock on YouTube. Only on Heart of Ohio Sports. Discover your passion for music at Forte Music in Tiffin. Whether you're looking for lessons, instruments, or accessories, Forte Music offers everything you need to take your sound to the next level. From beginners to experienced musicians, they've got you covered with expert guidance and top quality gear. Forte Music, where music lives.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports. Streaming everywhere.
You're Heart of Ohio Sports on this spectacular broadcast tonight. Fantastic graphics right there for our broadcast, and it's been a scary good time here for Mohawk as they've got a 41-0 lead over Montpelier. And Montpelier, they've got a little work to do, 2nd and 10 at the 28 as they're going to get it out to Meek. And he's going to stretch this defense, but come up a little bit short of that first down marker. So it'll be 3rd down for the Locomotives.
And we can pick back up where we left off with these Cooper stats. Go, take it away, Cooper.
Well, I mean, this Mohawk defense is being spearheaded by Owen Patrizzi. Has the most tackles in the entire league with over 100. Very impressive what this Mohawk defense has been able to do, but also vice versa. Mohawk offense, obviously, as you see, they've scored 41 points already. They are the highest in points per game in the entire N10 overall.
You can see it here.
No question.
Very. I mean, they're able to pass, run, and also able to run. Having a mobile quarterback is so crucial in high school football.
Sharps connects with Hartsock. He's going to have enough for a first down as he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Montpelier picking up another big first down, just what they need. They need a few points to go along with these first downs. That'll help. But they're starting to move these chains and get things going.
And I'm thinking that's number 4 for Hartsock, you know. Needs 2 more catches to break the record for the single season catches by a wide receiver.
And we can see down here on the sideline for Mohawk, it's number 12, Jagger Eckelberry, the backup quarterback, the junior, warming up. So we might have a chance to see some action from Eckelberry a little bit later. And there's your there's your record right there.
Yeah,
number 3,
right
Wesley Hartsock, tied the school record for catches in his career. And he does so by picking up a first down for the Locomotives.
So it is. So it's just in a single season.
Okay, single season. All right.
So coming into this, he was 6 catches away, needing 53 for the record.
Okay, there you have it. So single season, not a career.
So he needs to get this next one
to break it.
To break it.
Okay.
Yep. And as well, he was close with a couple of others as well. Receiving yards and 3, no touchdowns today, but.
They shuttle it to Meek, who flags coming down as he's going to be taken down at the 36-yard line. And might be a holding on Montpelier, so that could be coming back.
Those types of plays are really tough. Toss plays, you got to get those offense linemen moving outside, and they just get a little handsy reaching outside the shoulder pads.
And you can't flinch, you can't jump, you can't be offsides, but then, like you said, speed and quickness. Believe it or not, gentlemen, I was an offensive lineman in high school.
Oh, wow.
This slim physique was not always so beautiful, but I was a tight end. But we threw the ball a grand total of 5 times my senior year.
Wow.
The entire season, and we were 9-1. So we had a couple of rushers that were pretty good.
Yeah. I can imagine so.
Yeah, they got the job done. As speaking of rushers, Meek gets it, and he's going to be taken down behind the line. A little extracurricular pushing and shoving on the far side there. And you see a big number, I thought it was 67, but maybe I'm mistaken up here. Yeah, it's a 67. I don't see a 67, 6 or 7 on my roster here, guys.
I think he might have just got that jersey custom made for this game.
A smart fella. 2nd and 20 from the 49-yard line for Montpelier. As they're right around that midfield and trying to get some momentum going here. Sharps throws it, and he's going to connect with Lyons, who's going to be pushed down out of bounds. And he's got, they've got, what is it, 3rd and 8 or so coming up here in a moment.
3rd down.
Third down for the Locomotives coming. And their offense, I mean, this is the best they've looked tonight, been able to take care of everything here. 7 minutes left in the game. Sharps looking to pass, steps up. He's got space. He's going to run. and he slides, I think, short of that first down marker. So that'll be 4th down. You understand sliding and protecting yourself, but in the same right, you want to get the first down.
Yeah, I thought he was going to keep going with that and give him a chance to be able to get a first down, but just slides a yard.
Well,
or two too short.
we also saw number 7 Jackson Stoller in the first quarter just willingly walk out of bounds and not kind of challenge the Mohawk defense. So I don't know.
They trust the next play.
Yeah, 4th and 2 is the next play here from the 35-yard line. Quarterback keeper, he's going to tuck it, run. He's got it, though, as he's going to be taken down right around the 30-yard line. And, that one worked.
He knew he was going to take some hits on that play. So
save him. Well, I don't know. He might have been able to save himself those hits.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, of course, we've got our player spotlight coming to you after tonight's contest, brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. You want to make sure that you stay tuned right here. And our player of the game brought to you by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. We're going to have all of that coming up in our post-game show. Post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. All at Heart of Ohio Sports. And Patrizzi just hit Meek, and Meek upended it.
Yeah. This is just a shot out of a cannon.
Patrizzi's a heck of a wrestler, for Mohawk, and you can kind of see that. Check this out. He just, boom, right at the knees.
Earlier in the season, I interviewed him after one of the games, and he told me how much being a wrestler was so much being helpful being a middle linebacker.
I
able
bet.
to move around. Especially with how small he is, it's very crucial that he's able to get lower than everybody else.
He didn't even lose his balance on that hit, and he hit him like right below the knee there. And Meek up with the reception again. Should be enough for a first down, Montpelier. And again, this drive's looked really good for the Locomotives as they've steamed forward inside the 20-yard line. And, of course, our red zone brought to you by Relax and Revive Salon and Spa. They've got steam treatments as well. They've got pedicures, manicures, hair treatment, you name it, they've got it. That's Relax and Revive Salon and Spa.
We'll put you in charge of booking us an appointment before the game next Friday.
A little team bonding. I like the idea there.
Team bonding, something to get us ready for this next playoff game. It's been that 10-week stretch is really getting to us.
Yeah, you see Meek tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And Locomotives going to have a 2nd and long coming up here shortly. We're now 4 minutes away from the end of tonight's football game. Again, we've got our post-game show coming up to you in minutes, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned right here at Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll take a look around at the area action, preview some of the upcoming playoff matchups, and talk about everything that we saw tonight here from Sycamore, Ohio. It's coming up to you on our post-game show, and I believe that is the record there.
The record,
for Wesley Hartsock. It appears that he is now the team or the school leader for receptions in a season with that one right there. Huge congratulations to Hartsock, as you see the school record right there, and something he'll remember.
We'll remember the rest of the game, hopefully, but does remember that moment for him and the
kind of a bittersweet
season,
maybe, yeah.
Being this is their 5th time going to the playoffs, so it's definitely got to be something he can hold on to past his high school career. As there they go.
Sharps the Lions, and the Lions in for the touchdown. Montpelier gets a score with 2:50 left in the 4th quarter, and it's Sharps to Lions for the score.
As I was talking about earlier, as we're on records, add that to the Sharps record there. Is like I said earlier, I'm told that he holds almost every passing record for Montpelier. So, congrats to him as well, just extending his lead there and them having that successful season to be able to put themselves in a chance to play in the playoffs. Nobody gets to play in it anymore.
And he's a junior, so he's got another season coming as well.
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah, junior wide receiver. So that's scary time. The scary thing, he's got all those records now, and PAT is no good. So our score here in Sycamore with 2 minutes. It's Mohawk 41, Montpelier 6, after Montpelier just scored their first touchdown of the night.
Warrior fans, this is the last time we can do this here at Warrior Field.
I want to make sure that we thank all of our sponsors here, our playoff sponsors at Heart of Ohio Sports. Thank you very much for keeping Heart of Ohio going. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Adventure Driving Academy, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Forte Music, Vicek Orthodontics, Clouse Construction, NLS Professional Grounds, Relax and Revive, Salon and Spa, Webster Industries, Feasel's Frame and Collision, Big Jumbo's Dairy Barn, First National Bank of Sycamore, and Danner's Towing and Recycling, all proud playoff sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
Couldn't have said it better.
Thank you.
Got to give something to kill the dead spirits here.
Yeah, it's it has been a one-sided game tonight. Mohawk has looked every bit of the playoff contender as they've got that 41-6 lead. Even after Montpelier's score on that last drive, it's still a very, very impressive outing for the Warriors.
Yeah, we talk about how it was lopsided and one-sided, a lot of Mohawk, but, still give hats off to Montpelier for being here. We talked about this is their first time and being in the playoffs, first time since 2023, so hats off to them on their successful regular season, but unfortunately, they met a powerhouse tonight, and part of that was just Caden Bish.
Yeah, absolutely. Bish was just a one-man wrecking crew, 3 touchdowns tonight, well over 150 total yards. 100 of those are the 3 touchdowns there. Just a very impressive outing by number 22 for the Mohawk faithful.
See how quickly we can get him up here in the booth.
Yeah. Well, running clock still. So it's 1:14, 1:13 now, and it was a full 50 seconds that kind of rattled off the clock there after the kick. So the victory formation should be coming up here as Mohawk kneels it down, and outcome not in question on this one, as we are just one more kneel, one more snap away from calling it an evening. And with this victory, of course, Mohawk, they're going to be going on to Leipzig and the second round, and that should be a pretty good matchup here. We don't have a lot of information on Leipzig, but we'll see what we can find out. And that should about do it right there, as the hometown Mohawk Warriors roll into tonight, Week 11, first week of the playoff action, and take care of business, as they're going to walk out of here with a 41-6 win over the Montpelier Locomotives. We've got our post-game show coming up to you in moments, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Come right back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't fret. Heart of Ohio Sports will be right back.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
From school fields to business fronts, NLS Professional Grounds brings your vision to life with precision field painting, game lines, custom logos, even giant flags. Perfect for sports events or standing out in a big way. Crisp, clean, and built to impress. Make your mark. Call NLS Professional Grounds today.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports. Streaming everywhere.
More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports. Get to know the faces that bring you the best in sports, life, and everything in between. It's the Pulse Podcast. Every Monday at 7 o'clock on YouTube. Only on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Set your lineup with confidence. It's Fantasy Football Focus every Sunday morning at 10:30. Join John Sherman, Brandon Banks-Shearer, and Sean Cole as they break down starts, sits, and sleepers all across the league. Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, only from Heart of Ohio Sports.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over. Can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit to center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2
Needed
pitch.
that.
Smokes it to dead center. That's
Oh
by at least
man, are you
360.
kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports. Make sure to check out this week's edition of the Heart of Ohio Sports Observer by Josh Morgret on heartofohiosports.com. More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
There you guys have it, the final score here. The first week of the playoffs, Mohawk 41-6 over Montpelier, a commanding victory here. And we've got our player of the game brought to you here by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery here. And we've got none other than number 22 in your playbook there, but number 1 in your hearts, Caden Bish. Caden, congratulations on a huge statement victory here in the first round of the playoffs. How's it feel, man?
Feels great. We put a lot of work in this week after last week's loss, and we knew we were going to come out and win, so it just feels good for all the hard work to pay off.
Right, absolutely. So, hey, you had like 3 touchdowns that totaled more than 100 yards alone, over 150 on the night. Like, personally, how good does it feel to be able to bring your offense down the field and just score those big touchdowns so quick, so easy?
It feels great having quick drives, so they don't have time to score, but it just feels great, and I couldn't do it without my line up front.
All right, so we couldn't help but notice that you were like a pinball out there. You just bounced off of pretty much everybody that got thrown at you. How do you prepare for that? I'm just kind of curious.
I don't really prepare. It's just I don't really want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go down, so I don't like getting tackled really, so I just don't go down.
All right, so take me into the huddle here a little bit. What were the coaches telling you all week long, getting ready for your playoff matchup this week, knowing that Montpelier is going to come in here, very talented quarterback, some other skilled position players that can really pose a threat. What were they preaching? What were they saying to you guys all week to get you ready?
We first had to shut down their offense, and once we do that, our offense is better than theirs, and we can just drive the field and score. So if we shut their offense down, it'd be a pretty easy game for us.
All right, hey, well done, 41-6 victory. It's got to feel good here. Before we let you go, Caden, any shout-outs for friends, family out there?
Shout out my mom and dad and my O-line, my Hogs up front.
All right, there you guys have it. We got our Benchwarmers player of the game here, Caden Bish, who had one heck of a night helping lead his team to a huge victory in the first round. Caden, thank you very much, and enjoy tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Caden Bish here at Heart of Ohio Sports in our post-game show, and we will we'll let him. It looked like you had some quite a few people after you, so we'll let you get onto it, rejoin your team down there. But thank you very much, and hey, have a great night, and can't wait to see you guys next week against Lipsick.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It will be.
Can't wait.
All right, there you have it, Caden Bish, number 22. So we're going to go through tonight's action and get ourselves ready, as you see all the friends and families down there, on the sideline, waiting for Caden to get out there and celebrate with them. So tonight, everything that we saw kind of started with number 22, as the first score of the night was his 34-yard touchdown run, and then it was just all Mohawk from there. So quarter one, they had Caden had a 34-yard touchdown run, Teal a 49-yard touchdown catch, and Patrizzi a 3-yard touchdown run. That's all there in the first half. They walk into halftime a 21-0 lead. Now when they come back, they get the ball first. And wouldn't you know it, Caden gets his second score, this time a 49-yard touchdown run. After a Stansberry interception, Caden gets his third touchdown run to widen that score, or that lead, 35-0. And then calling Mr. Teal, he gets a second touchdown, 41-0. And right before the end of regulation, you've got Montpelier punching it in from 13 yards out. They get their lone score of the night. So overall, your final score here from Sycamore, 41-6. Again, our Benchwarmers player of the game, Caden Bish, with 3 rushing touchdowns on the night. A very, very impressive evening. And he had 19 touchdowns all season long, so he's no stranger to the end zone. Gets an additional 3 tonight. And Brendon, I just can't help but be so impressed. He's an end zone magnet. That's the best way to put it.
I'd like to take back everything I said about him looking small on the field.
No, he's my size.
As soon as he walked up here, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, he's my size, but strong.
Yeah, I think his arms might be as big as my calves. So, wow, that's the first thing I like to say. 2, I mean, you could tell by the size right there, the reason it's the outcome on the field is that he just has a big kid to just run over everybody. I mean, looking at somebody that could be as small as Patrizzi size, taking him out, I mean, his best bet is to go for his legs, is to hope that you get underneath of it.
And, just listening to his answer, I'm like, hey, people just bouncing off of you, how do you prepare for that? And he's like, I don't prepare, I run. I mean, he was exactly. I mean, he is somebody you don't want to see if you're Lipsick, and he just outstanding evening, outstanding game here. A great way to kick off the playoffs for Mohawk, and kind of looking around, we've got some scores coming in at you, and one that Jacob literally just handed me right now. It's final. So the final score, Seneca East walks away with a victory. And, of course, Mohawk and Seneca East played last week, and Caden mentioned that. He's like, bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah.
They're gonna make up for it. But Seneca East walks out victorious, 15-13 over Woodmore. That's your final score. So another close game by an area team, and it's playoff time. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and looking ahead, like you're saying, Lipstick, they're gonna have a tall task next week with Bish.
Yeah,
that's not something you can really plan for. That's just something you can hope you can contain.
Correct. Yeah, and the scary thing is Bish had a heck of a night tonight, but somebody who kind of took a step back to allow him to do that, Clouse.
Yeah.
He's a dual threat dynamo, and we kept saying it, but he's a player you have to account for it. He didn't have to do too much tonight.
Yeah, and I think part of that was from last week. He had gotten taken out at some point during the game from some partial injury, So coming back this week, that was awesome for him. You get to come back healthy going into week 2 of that playoff run. He had a couple passes to Teal, but they weren't super long bombs. He was just letting his dudes do what they need to do for him and making plays.
Absolutely. All right, so Mohawk will advance to the second round and play Lipsick, this 3 seed, next week at Lipsick. So that'll be a fun, exciting matchup that we'll have coming up. Looking around here, the other teams in the area. All right, so Lipsick Mohawk plays next week. Whoever wins that matchup will play somebody. North Baltimore is going to take on, it looks like, all right, going through the bracket, we've got Pandora Gilboa up 42-20 over Arlington in the fourth quarter. So assuming that Pandora Gilboa wins, it'll be North Baltimore and Pandora Gilboa. They will play. The winner of that contest will play the winner of Lipsick and Mohawk. So that's kind of where this is starting to shape up. And then, of course, you've got other area teams that we need to take into account. You were just telling me, Brendan, Carey and Patrick Henry, 16-7. Do we know, is that a final score? Is that a fourth quarter score? That's a fourth quarter score right there. So tight contest by the two of them, Carey and Patrick Henry. And, of course, it's final now. Okay, it just went final.
That's a big upset, I think.
Yeah, Carey wins.
And no slouch.
And doesn't Carey go to Hopewell Loudon now?
They do not, actually. They go to Margaretta.
Okay, Margaretta, which has had a great season.
Bluffton and Western Reserve. I don't know if we can get that score.
Margaretta's had a great season.
Western Reserve and Bluffton.
All right, so Carey will travel to Margaretta after they pick up a victory. Margaretta, they've had a great season, a really tough team. They gave Hopewell Loudon a pretty good scare during the regular season with that overtime victory.
Yeah.
So that's a team that you got to account for. We've got
and Western Reserve with the upset against Bluffton.
There you go.
Wow.
Holy cow!
That's
right. And that's final too, right?
That's final.
No, is it fourth quarter? All right, it's
getting there.
It's getting close. Western Reserve in the lead towards the end of the fourth quarter there. So another one to keep an eye on. And as we keep going through this, Gibsonburg, they were up in the fourth quarter. This is moments ago. Do I even say it? It's 61-8. So that one is, I think, going to be final at some point.
That a final.
It's still being played, but
just went final.
Just went final. Is it still 61-8?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody scored anymore.
I had to score any more points for that game. Good.
All right. So Gibsonburg, they're going to move on and play Columbus Grove, the 4 seed. So that should be an excellent matchup. And as we keep moving up the bracket here, Lima Central Catholic patiently waiting for the outcome of Eden and Edgerton. Edgerton, fourth quarter, they're up 21-14 over Eden. We're going to see if we can see if that's final or how close it is there. But the winner of that contest will show down with Lima Central Catholic in Lima. So we've got quite a few games coming up. It looks like it might be Edgerton and Lima Central Catholic. And then you'll have Columbus Grove and Gibsonburg. You'll have North Baltimore and Pandora Gilboa. And now you've got Lipsick and Mohawk there in the second round.
Yeah, and 1 week down and another one to go. I think we get blessed enough to be able to cover another game next Friday. So shout out to that, We'll have to be able to cover these games for you guys and give the chance to be able to watch them from the comfort of your home, paywall free.
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen, we've had a great night tonight. 41-6 is our final score from Sycamore, Ohio, as Mohawk Warriors walk away in a convincing fashion over Montpelier. So let's get our last shout-outs and call it a night. Any last shout-outs or thoughts that you guys want to add to the broadcast?
shout out to Cooper for joining us tonight.
Cooper!
Usually he's out doing solo missions watching games, but he got to join the crew for tonight, so shout out to him, and I think we have a shout out a couple of sponsors, let Jacob get at it.
Sure. After shouting out Cooper, the best report in the state of Ohio. So thank you to all of our sponsors, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Adventure Driving Academy, your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Forte Music, Vicek Orthodontics, Clouse Construction, NLS Professional Grounds, Relax and Revive Salon and Spa, Webster Industries, Feasel's Frame and Collision, Big Jumbo's Dairy Barn, First National Bank of Sycamore, and Danner's Towing and Recycling, all proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
I need the Heart of Ohio ball game on.
Yes, sir.
So there we go. All right. So from Sycamore, Ohio, we want to thank you for tuning in. And on behalf of the entire Heart of Ohio Sports production crew, heartofohiosports.com, we want to thank you for tuning in. Emma, Cooper, Jacob, Brandon, and myself, Dominic, thank you for watching us, and we can't wait to see you guys next week for round 2 of the Ohio High School Athletic Playoffs.